Yo, what is up, guys, and welcome back to the Marco's Movies channel, a place to learn more, know more, and talk more about movies. On this channel, I rate, review, and react to movies, so if you enjoyed today's video, please consider clicking that subscribe button and turn the notification button so you never miss another upload of mine. So as today's video's title and thumbnail states, I'm going to be watching, as voted by my Patreons, Misery for my very first time. This is one of the very few horror movies that I'm going into completely blind. I literally know absolutely nothing about this movie, and I'm really excited about that. I think that's the best way to go into just about any horror movie, and just about any movie. A lot of the reactions I do on this channel are movies I go into with no knowledge and no idea of the mix and twists that happen in the movies, as you guys know from my Psycho and Exorcist and all those other reactions. But this one, I literally didn't even know this movie existed until now. So many of you guys have been suggesting this movie to me, and so many of you guys have been saying this is the most underrated horror movie of all time. So no expectations again for another movie. And I also do know, because I was telling my mom I was watching this, that this is actually in fact her favorite horror movie of all time. So I'm super excited to watch this with all that knowledge in my head. And I also just want to give a shout out to my Patreon members. I seriously appreciate you guys so much. You guys help this channel keep growing and keep going forward, and you are the reason I can keep making videos, as are you guys viewing this video. But if you guys would like to join my Patreon community, there you will find my full-length movie reactions, including my Misery full-length reaction, as well as my access to my polls where you guys vote on everything I watch. So if you want to join that community, it's cool, it's awesome. I like to post and talk to you guys a lot. So if you want to do so, you could check that out with the first link in the description. I would greatly appreciate you just checking it out. I love all you guys. Thank you for all your support. And if you can't do that, I completely understand. Just leave this video a thumbs up. It helps this video get spread around, and I really love and appreciate every single one of you who do that. And leave a comment. I love talking to you guys. But without any further ado, let's just go ahead and quit the talking and get to the reacting, and let's start watching Misery. Oh, I love the sound of typing, guys. James Caan, Kathy Bates. You all have been saying Kathy Bates is awesome in this movie, though. You guys said Kathy Bates, her performance in this movie is maybe one of the best of all time. So, okay! I didn't expect that shit. Alright. And again, I always mention like today's horror movies, they would have had like a loud jolt of sound when he turned and like a big just noise when it happened. There, the music just kept playing and it just happened. How the hell did someone find him? And that snowy ass foggy weather, he went down a hill a little bit too. I don't know how someone found him.
There is nothing to worry about. You're gonna be just fine.
Oh, there's Kathy. Okay, so Kathy saved him.
What are they?
They're called Novril. They're for your pain.
And she's giving him pain meds. Like, I can't even imagine how expensive all of this is for her. He better do something, dude. He better, like, give her a hug. Unless they're just gonna start this out like Psycho. After watching that movie, now I'm just, like, expecting anyone who's nice to be a serial killer, bro.
Of course you will. And your arm will be fine, too. Fracture of the tibia in both legs, and the fibula in the right leg is fractured, too.
Well, everybody sure likes those Misery books.
Yeah. I'm sure you know that Paul's been coming to the Silver Creek Lodge for years to finish his books.
Virginia, when was that blizzard?
Last Tuesday? Why?
No reason.
In a way, I was following you.
That's creepy.
You were staying at the Silver Creek, seeing as how I'm your #1 fan and all. I noticed in your case there's a new Paul Sheldon book, and I wondered if maybe...
You want to read it?
I feel like those aren't pain meds, personally.
What's your new book called?
I don't have a title yet.
Anything out of the ordinary?
I don't think Mr. Sheldon likes for things to be out of the ordinary.
I do like us being one step ahead of characters who are trying to figure out a mystery of a movie. We know where he is, but this sheriff's trying to figure out where he is. I like the audience being a step ahead of some characters. It's actually a good thing. Oh god, there's some little suspenseful music in the background. I feel like this is going to be the first little scene where some stuff goes down.
The swearing, Paul. There, I said it.
Everybody talks like that.
They do not. What do you think I say when I go to the feed store in town? Oh, now, Wally, here's one big bastard of a check. Give me some of your Christing money.
Oh, she's got some anger issues. It's probably covered in snow now, though.
No, I'm enjoying myself. Thank you.
Oh, I love that panning shot right there. Oh, now I really love that panning shot right there. That was already awesome. Now it's even more awesome.
Just to read the name Misery
My daughter's gotta
Chastain.
be going nuts.
It's like a visit from my oldest,
You're
dearest
supposed to be
friend.
home for her birthday.
A perfect, perfect thing. My Sal, Misery.
Misery.
Yes, I told you I was your #1 fan.
Did that to me with my dog, though.
I just kept reading them over and over. I've only got 2 chapters to go on this one, and I know when I finish, I'll just turn right to the first page and start reading it all over again. You. Misery Chastain cannot be dead.
Misery spirit is still alive.
I don't want her dead! I want her! You murdered my Misery!
Eddie.
Bro, talk about going from fucking 0 to 100, bro.
And don't even think about anybody coming for you.
Dude, that was a really effective, chilling scene. Like, did you see me? I was just like, I had like little goosebumps because like I didn't expect that. Dude, a lot of people said Kathy Bates was awesome, but this guy's awesome, dude. He's really portraying this freaking. So far, he's doing great.
Let me help you back in.
Dude, are we just not gonna act like
Oh, this
anything
hurts.
happened?
I have a big surprise for you. But first, there's something you must do.
When I mentioned a snack, I was thinking more along the lines of cheese and crackers kind of thing.
He is not even freaking out.
As long as it does exist, your mind won't ever be free.
And I think she really believes herself when she said she talked to God.
Oh, my goodness! Goodness gracious!
Well, there's nothing else out this way.
Damn.
Circle back.
He literally could have solved the whole case twice.
Here's your novel.
I don't get what he's trying to do, but I'm interested now to know what he's gonna do with all. He's probably just gonna keep doing that.
What in the world do you think I'd write?
Oh, but Paul, I don't think. I know.
Don't you worry about that. You'll have total solitude so you can concentrate on your work.
Great.
Great.
He said great too.
There is just one little thing.
Damn.
It does smudge after all.
Because if you want, I'll bring back the whole store for you.
It's just paper.
What's the matter?
Well, I'll get your stupid paper, but you just better start showing me a little more appreciation around here, Mr. Man.
Dude, she's a freaking ticking time bomb. Literally, the littlest thing just sets her off. Just grab it. I know it's hard. Thank you. Could have just picked it up, but I appreciate just even the littlest bit of like anticipation right there. It's so subtle, but it's awesome to me. Oh. Oh, it's the wrong way. Can you blame me? It's really bad. This is freaking funny.
Just the kind you asked for. Paul,
I've been sitting here suffering. I need my pills.
the main reason I've never been more popular is because of my temper.
You think?
You must be so mad at me.
I'm still thinking about the stupid penguin dude. But it's like he didn't know it was the other way, so he can't even get mad.
In case you think of any ideas.
We also know that if anyone had found him, they would have taken him to an area hospital.
That's where you're wrong, buddy. The person that found him is crazy as hell. You definitely can't say he has much inspiration right now. He's not trying. He's just typing random shit.
What?
You'll have to do it over again. It's not worthy of you. Throw it all out. Except for that part of naming the gravedigger after me. You can leave that in. Anyway, my favorite was Rocket Man. And once it was a no-brakes chapter. And just before the car went off the cliff, he jumped free. He didn't get out of the cock-a-doodie car!
I can't.
Is it fair? Should I continue?
You better. I've known from the very first book that misery had to be born of nobility, and I was right.
Would you have dinner with me tonight to celebrate Misery's return?
I figured that if I can't find Paul Sheldon, at least I can find out what he wrote about.
It looks wonderful. So do you.
Oh,
He's playing with her.
Let's do this right. Do you have any candles?
I don't know. Oh, you. I just picked things up over the years. Oh, Paul, I get goosebumps every time I think about it. Oh.
Are you?
Oh, my God, what a...
Oh, you ruined so much more than just that. Oh my god. Damn, he's going. Obviously, every chapter's good because she said she's reading every single chapter. He's got his writing back though. He's got his passionate writing back, it seems like.
But now I know I love the rest of him, too.
Are they gonna end up together at the end?
Your legs are getting better. Soon you'll be wanting to leave.
I can't imagine how his legs are
Why
getting
would I
better.
leave?
I might put bullets in it.
I will be judged by him.
She's a serial killer. Got it. Okay. Oh, that's really bad for him.
See you in the morning.
I know you've been out. But last night, I found your key.
Dude, no more questions.
Do you know what they did to the native workers who stole diamonds? Don't worry, they didn't kill them.
Oh no. Oh no.
God's sake!
It's for the best.
Eddie, please!
Just one more. God, I love you.
Dude, his foot. What? That's the quote. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I like that. How that. Because I was like, how the hell is he even going to figure this out?
Such a kidder.
He's not playing now, bro. He's not even going to act like he likes her. He's done.
Typing kind.
Well, that kind. Nothing odd about that.
He knows.
Has Wilkes done something?
Not a thing.
No, she's done a thing. Are you kidding me?
Oh, my.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you, but you didn't give me a chance to knock. You see, he's been missing for quite some time now, and
I know, it's so upsetting. I'm his #1 fan.
Mind if I take a look around?
Of course not.
Oh, you
That
saw.
accident almost killed me, too. God told me, since I was his #1 fan, that I should make up news stories as if I was Paul Sheldon.
He's downstairs, though.
I don't want to take up any more of your time. I best be going. Mr. Sheldon?
No! I like the sheriff!
I put 2 bullets in my gun. One for you, and one for me.
Oh, the sheriff has a gun on him. The sheriff has to have a gun.
We'll be able to give misery back to the world.
You need a cigarette because you used to smoke, but you quit, except when you finish a book. And you have just one. And the match is to light it. And you need 1 glass of champagne. Dom Perignon.
Just like in the beginning of the movie. I appreciate that having a significance later in the movie. That's dope.
It's all right here.
Paul, you can't!
Why not? I learn it from you.
One little last FU.
Not my family!
Oh, yes!
You wanna eat it? Eat it to yourself, you sick, twisted fuck!
He's been so tame this whole movie, dude. Oh. That was satisfying, dude. James Caan, Kathy Bates. And that might have been more satisfying. And it's so ironic how she died on his chest.
This is it. Very first copy.
I just want to tell you I'm your #1 fan.
That's very sweet of you.
Oh, that was the perfect final line. Alright, guys. Live reactions. You know how we do this. What did I think of Misery? I'm blown away, guys. You know, Psycho did this to me too, and so did The Shining in a little bit. Not so much The Shining. The Shining I wanted to talk about. But what this movie and Psycho do so well is the character study of the antagonists of the movie. Kathy Bates deserved the Oscar wholeheartedly. She was awesome in this movie. I almost want to say James Caan was better. And if you guys are going to hate me for saying that, I'm sorry, but he was awesome in this movie. He literally has, throughout the whole movie, to sit on a bed and crawl around and all this stuff. That's not an easy role to do. He's not just like walking and talking and acting. He's literally like, he's in a bed throughout the whole movie. That's not a fun movie role to do. And he has to portray this character being in fear, but acting like he's not. And he does it flawlessly. He's awesome in this movie, guys. And like I said, Kathy Bates, wow. She played a psychotic killer so well. I mean, she was amazing in this. I completely understand why she won her Oscar and why she's the only one. Like, the direction I thought was perfect. The suspenseful nature of this movie is some of the best suspense filmmaking. I put this up there with Psycho and Alien as the top 3 most suspenseful films I've ever seen and had the privilege of watching. This movie, throughout the whole watch, I felt privileged to be able to watch this movie. It's such a simple premise, right? But the performances, the direction, the acting, the story all perpetuate it to be so much more than it is. And it's not a gory movie. No, there's barely any gore. There's nothing almost in this movie. And that's great horror filmmaking. You don't need the most disgusting, disturbing movie to make it terrifying. This situation is horrifying what he goes through. And I don't doubt for a second there's been people who have gone through this. That's horrifying to me. Can you imagine this situation, right? It's like, in the last line, I'm your number one fan. And I do like the message that he learned he needed to stop writing for his fans, because obviously, I'm almost speechless. He needed to stop writing for his fans and for the money and write for himself. I really like that theme of this movie. Guys, this was amazing. Like, this is 100% top 5 horror movie of all time for me. I would almost even call it more of like a drama, like a thriller. I would call this more of like a thriller drama, but the premise is horrifying, right? Like, this premise is one of the most terrifying things in any horror movie. I don't even know, guys. Like, I loved how it was filmed. I loved the screenplay. Stephen King, this is definitely one of his better books. I love how stuff in the beginning of the movie is shown at the end. I love the subtlety. I love this movie, guys. This movie, I think, might be a masterpiece. I don't know if I would change a thing. There really wasn't anything I really hated about this movie. I think the only thing I can think of is that I think that cop probably had a gun on him. He probably could have, made it easier on himself. But that's nothing. That's nothing, guys. Thank you guys all so much for recommending this movie to me. This movie was so much fun to watch. I absolutely love this movie. This is definitely going to be on my watch. I'm going to watch this movie so many times throughout this life. I'm going to study this movie. Please leave your comments down below. Anything you know about this movie, just share it away. I want to know everything I can know. Thank you guys all for tuning into this video. And also thank you to my Patreons. Like I said, so much for voting for this. I'm so happy I got the privilege to watch this movie. And if you guys want to be part of those future polls, like I said, check that first thing in the description. Or if you want to watch me watch the full length of Misery, because trust me, there's so much I didn't show. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Make sure you drop this video a massive thumbs up. And as always, keep watching movies.